Ah! Was geht, Bruder? Oder? Ja, Bruder, sind schon so viele. Guck mal hier, die ganzen Deutschen hier. Was geht ab, Bratan? Österreicher, ja. Österreich hat schon mal was erobert, ne?
Bruder, da musst du Grenze ziehen hier.
Ach so, wegen Dings. Ich verstehe schon, Bratan. Wohin? Was ist Hopso?
Hopso, nicht Hopso.
Wie?
Hopso.
Opso?
Ja.
Was ist das?
In der Dubai Mall, das Restaurant.
Voll fancy.
Opso?
Da warst du die letzten.
Oh, ich küsse. Echt?
Ja,
Ich war da?
mit Zahlen. Weißt du selber nicht, ne?
Wo war das, Bruder?
Mit Fountain View, wo du so auf der Terrasse sitzt.
Ach so, ja. Voll ekelhaft da, Alter. Nein, Spaß. Ne, wir gehen jetzt irgendwo Train Beach, ja?
Oh, Train Beach. You left without seeing me off?
Ja, Bratan, sorry.
I'm angry at you now.
We have to do a TikTok, Bratan.
Yeah, when?
When I come to India.
When are you coming to India?
In December I come to India. Dabei, Bratan.
Meeting you.
I kiss
I
you.
actually ran off to see you. I was like, where's Slavik, where's Slavik? I was shouting and screaming inside.
Really?
Yeah. And then when she was like, calm down, he's outside.
Bruder, wegen denen in Englisch kann ich kein Englisch mehr.
Bratan, I kiss you. We are driving?
Train Beach Club, yeah.
Yeah?
Just waiting for the car.
Ah, we are.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Bratan.
Das haben wir die Namen von den Leuten.
Ey, ich schwöre, die finden alles heraus, ne? Wirklich alles. Ich filme Leute, dann sagen die Instagram, die finden über die Familie alles. Ich weiß nicht, woher die das.
Du solltest vermisst machen bei seiner Reise.
Vermisst mit Slavik. Melissa, du bist Melissa. Siehst du, Bruder? Guck mal, die haben alles. Melli sagen die. Was nennen die dich Melli?
Woher
Wirklich?
wissen die das?
Bratanz, woher wisst ihr das? Melli. Wohnst du hier, Melli? Nein? Urlaub auch.
Frag doch die Leute, die wissen das.
Das stimmt. Wohnt sie hier? Ah, Insta, die fragen nach deinem Insta. Kannst du mal zeigen? Aber nicht so irgendwelche Scam-Promoters. Wir kennen auch ihre Schuhgröße 37,
Nein,
sondern
38.
Erzähl doch mal von deinem Beruf.
Metka.melli.
Genau.
Wie, was arbeitest du denn?
Also, ich arbeite mit einer Firma zusammen. Sie heißt Marketing. Wir helfen Menschen einfach, sich richtig am Kryptomarkt zu positionieren, sich richtig aufzustellen, um einfach sich ein Portfolio aufzubauen, eine Education überhaupt zu haben. Peak Lady, sagen die sogar.
Wer ist Peak Lady?
Als ob.
Ja. Also Peak Lady ist nichts anderes als ein Movement, das wir gestartet haben, um einfach Frauen in dem Bereich mehr zu helfen, zu unterstützen, von A bis Z einfach zu begleiten, damit sie sich mehr mit ihren Finanzen auseinandersetzen, weil einfach Frauen viel zu wenig das tun und einfach Angst haben.
Der deutsche Bruder ist Scam, Alter. Macht das nicht, Alter. Die wollen euch wegscammen. Spaß, Bruder, Spaß. This one you bought new, right?
No, I bought this one literally 4 days ago.
4 days ago.
The day when were we at the Ghana Cafe?
Ah, yeah, when we go driving there.
It was like less than a week ago, right? Yeah,
Yes.
when we did the track day. That same day, that's the day I bought this car.
So you will never ever, even if you have billions, stop flying, right? I
As
mean,
long
not
as-
commercial, yes, but I mean for yourself.
As long as I'm physically, medically fit, I would love to fly.
Yes?
And as long as it's not too taxing on the body.
What is taxing?
Like exhausting, tiring, fatiguing, and not good for your health.
But
So-
is it right now when you're flying, you're
Now
exhausting?
it's tough. It's tough now because we do lots of night flying. We do like 3 nights in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
row. Like we go to Delhi and back, Bangalore and back, Ahmedabad and back. It's really tough now. We're supposed to sleep at night as human beings, right? So if you don't sleep at night, you don't get a very critical hormones that are good for regenerating and being healthy. Your mood, your hormones, recovery.
Yeah.
Your immune system is directly dependent on the quality of sleep you
That's
get as well.
right, yeah.
So and people are calling sick now because they're flying so much. Man, there's a Burj Khalifa right here. if you
Yeah,
want to
it's
go there.
very nice, man. It looks crazy, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow, I
It feels so
didn't see-
close, but it's so. It
Amazing.
looks like unreal. It's
It's so high, right?
it's hard to believe. Sometimes we live here. It's like something from a sci-fi movie.
I also always watching this and thinking, wow, man, this is so crazy. And I live very high, you know, but still this is even more higher.
You stay here, right? With the
Yeah.
address.
Yeah.
So what you stay quite high? What floor? Where do you stay?
I cannot say the floor.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's no,
I cannot say it.
I stay on the first floor, but no one knows where I stay, so that's fine.
You're on the first floor?
Yes, but it's technically like 3 levels up. But
Really?
Yeah. No.
But there where you grew up in South Africa, how the city called?
It's Centurion, which is next to Pretoria.
Centurion.
Centurion.
Where is it located in?
It's north of Johannesburg. So the airport you fly to is Johannesburg, and you drive like 45 minutes north, Pretoria.
I am afraid to go there.
Go to Cape Town. If you're
Yeah,
gonna go
but
to
Cape
South
Town
Africa-
should also be very dangerous, I've heard.
No, it's very accommodating for tourists, so they do protect the tourists.
Yes?
I mean,
Because I've heard when you go in Kapstadt with your phone outside, with the new phone, it could be that you get robbed.
not in daytime.
Johannesburg.
It's very unlikely for that to happen. If you go, I mean, use common sense. Don't go to, what can I say, like city center at night where you see lots of thug-like looking people around. Then don't do this with your phone in your hand, dressed all nice.
Like this dressing, yes, I cannot. Like a parrot, yes?
They won't steal your phone, they'll steal your shirt.
But no problem, man. But it's crazy, yes?
And
Yes,
your
it's
shoes.
actually this one is more worth than the phone. man.
Especially your shoes, man. They're gonna
My
love your
shoes, yeah.
The VVIP shoes.
This is really VVIP, brother.
man.
This
Even the
popular.
socks. Those socks is comfy, I think.
Yeah. What is the difference between Johannesburg and Kapstadt, brother?
Everything. Kaapstad, or we say Slaapstad, because people are so lazy and relaxed and chill
In
out.
Kapstadt?
And they're always getting high, they're always blazing
Really?
and smoking.
It's
weed.
allowed.
It's legal now since 2 years already. Having marijuana, buying and selling for personal consumption is legal.
Where Kapstadt is on the like
It's a western tip, western southernmost tip.
most south, yes?
Yes.
And
so
Johannesburg,
it's-
where is it?
It's, well, the country's like this, it's like in the middle.
Ah.
On the top, no, not in the middle, it's like more to,
It's
towards
not-
the northeast.
It's not on the sea.
No, it's on like an escarpment. So the elevation of Johannesburg is very high. You're 5,500 feet above sea level. It's very high.
5,500
feet, yeah.
Wow, it's 1 kilometer.
1,300 meters or something.
Wow.
Kaapstad is just amazing. You have the beautiful ocean, which is called beautiful beaches, beautiful mountains, Table Mountain. People there, I mean, quality food is great, the wine is great, it's cheap, it's affordable, people are nice. It's like, literally, it's like California of Africa.
Really?
Cape Town, Kaapstad is like California of Africa, really.
Which language they speak there?
English, mainly.
English is the main language there.
Yes. There's Afrikaans as well, but it's mainly English.
But Kapstadt, it's a German word, right? Stadt,
yeah.
it's city.
That's it, yeah.
So you ever been there, right?
I love Kaapstad.
So it's not dangerous if you like wearing not so close to like
There's
too
lots
much
of
there.
there's lots of people with money there. The salaries are quite low in Kaapstad, so people only go there that are already successful. So
Yeah.
even the South Africans that have made it, and lots of movie stars, film stars, famous people, actors, etc., they have holiday homes
Really?
in Kaapstad, yeah. And yeah, so the salaries are low. So the working class, there is working class, of course, but they normally go to Johannesburg, Pretoria. That's where the salaries are highest. So that's where they make and build their careers.
In Johannesburg?
Cape Town is just where the rich people go.
Really?
Yeah, I can't really compare it to Dubai, but yeah, because what is it? There's so many millionaires here. I mean, Cape Town's not like that, but yeah, it's a lot of wealthy people there, but not on this level. I think
Here it's crazy,
Dubai
right?
is just it's in its own planet, its own bubble.
Yeah, here's really own bubble. Here are so many rich people. It's crazy, man. Is that how much kilometer has this car?
134,000.
100 where?
134 and then 666, the devil's number.
Crazy.
Let's drive so we can get the changes to the 666.
Somebody wrote pilots are flying better than they drive cars. Is it true?
That depends. That depends, because you get female pilots too. So what do? Do they fly better than they drive? Do they drive better than they fly?
I don't know. But man, I want to drive. I was flying a private jet. I was flying, and the pilot were from Bulgaria, and he let me flying this jet.
Nice,
You know,
nice.
this was crazy, man. It's so easy. A little bit the joystick, and like we have a little bit to left. It was so easy, man. This was crazy. But I think the landing is difficult. But I landed with a small plane. I landed the small planes, you know.
Yeah.
I made training, and it's very difficult. We had side wind, and I landed like this, you know. I have to, you know, with the pedals.
The technique on a small plane is actually more difficult than on a big plane.
Yes?
A big plane, you have a lot of energy, a lot of momentum. So once the aircraft is stabilized, it kind of flies itself to the ground, and there's very little you have to do. The technique on a 737 is quite nice. It's fairly straightforward. You literally fly it to the ground, and you just reduce. I mean, it even tells you when to reduce the thrust. So you just reduce the thrust from about 35 feet, slowly, gradually, until you almost at the. Oh, these guys are pushing in. And then the technique I use, I just slightly derotate. So you flare at 50 feet a little bit.
Yeah.
Close the thrust at about 35. And then you just transition, and it calls the height. It goes 50, 40, 30,
Yeah, they call it.
20, 10, and then I just slightly push the nose a little bit forward, because the landing gear is after the CG. So
Yeah.
when you rotate it, actually the landing gear extends into the ground.
Yeah. You have to go a little bit up.
So that's like a little cheat. It's like
Yeah.
a hack to landing nicely. Just slightly derotate, and then man, it just rolls on the runway so nice.
But what is better, Airbus or Boeing?
Oof, that's a loaded question.
We-
Man, I'm a Boeing fan.
Yes.
I'm Boeing because I've flown all the 737s.
Really?
I'm very lucky because I started, like 10 years ago. I flew the fluffy, the 737-200s, the originals,
Okay.
the old school originals, and then the advanced 200, and then the 3-4-500, and then the 7-800, and now the Max. So literally everything from.
Now
the
you
200 to
fly the Max, the newest
Yes.
one. And tell me if you know if you like now flying, yes, and you know there where you're flying is a bad weather. You're shitting in your pants sometimes?
No.
No? Because
No,
it's bad weather, you know, there's crosswind, there is, you know, it's rainy, you don't see anything. You don't like a pilot think, oh fuck man, how I get this plane onto the earth.
No, the only bad weather that really affects us in a way that makes us stress a little bit is fog. If the fog is really bad.
Really, fog?
Yeah,
Why?
because then you can't land. Like if the fog is so bad, you can't even do a Cat 3 landing. A Cat 3 for us, we go down to 50 foot, 200 meters RVR.
Okay.
And then we do auto land normally. So we've got 2 autopilots engage, boom, boom, and then the aircraft lands itself. The only thing
In a fog, yes?
Yeah, but even the weather, the fog can be even worse than those limits, and then you know it's like, oh fuck, it's going to be a long night because we can't land. What do you do?
Well,
You have to go somewhere else.
But no, tell me. I thought if you make autopilot and landing autopilot, then it doesn't matter how much fog it is. No.
We still have a limitation.
Why?
We are only Cat 3 Alpha, which means we can go down to 50 foot radio alt and 200 meters RVR.
What did it mean?
200 meters visibility, say. So from here to the traffic light. That's how much forward visibility we need to have.
You need this visibility from here to
the
the
reason
right.
is the reason
Why?
is so if you land auto land, it lands perfectly.
Yeah.
The system is amazing.
Yeah.
But now we slow down, and now we have to steer like drive on the road. Like now we have
Yeah.
to steer the plane, but you can't see in front of you.
But he
So
landed perfectly.
Yes, it landed perfectly. But after that,
Ah.
how do you stop yourself from going off the runway?
This
How
is
do you
the
see
problem.
what's going on?
Landing
After landing, what
it's
do you
no
do?
problem. It's after landing.
Yeah,
so
because-
every plane is limited.
Because
in
now
this.
some aircraft can do 0 meters landing. We can't do that. We're not certified for that. So that's our limitation. But that's
from the aircraft.
But
right?
that's only like happened once ever, and the fog was in Dubai.
Really.
Yeah, the fog here, and this is the season now. February is when the really thick fog happens. I love it as a person. I like
Why?
waking up early in the morning, just seeing the fog. It's like,
But
it's just such a cool feeling.
But going up with the plane with fog is no problem. Starting a plane.
We still have limitations.
Also.
We have limitations as well because you have to plan for the worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we take off and we lose an engine.
Yeah.
For some reason, the engine falls off or stops working, or you hit birds, whatever. Now you have to land back.
And there's
So
fog.
you don't want to be in a situation where you take off, I can't land back, and then you're fucked.
Yeah. Shit.
So you apply limitations for takeoff too.
This is the Earth flat? Somebody.
Again,
It's,
this conversation.
Yeah, this say it quickly only.
No, it's round. It's not flat. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
There's documentaries where they have flat earthers actually they paint themselves in a corner. Because they do tests with IRS, which is gyroscopes.
Yeah.
So gyroscopes can prove that the Earth rotates around its own axis because you have what's called iris drift.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many ways to debunk it, even without. I mean, when you fly and you fly around the Earth, you can see that it's round.
You see, yes. Somebody asked. You see if you're high.
You can
see
actually see the curvature of the Earth with the naked eye. You can actually see how it eclipses with the sunrise and the sunset.
Crazy.
Just as a basic example.
Yeah.
But for people that don't have the opportunity to do that,
Yeah.
you can do the iris example. Even if you take a piece that's flat enough, the argument is that you can't get a stretch of road. Let's say you go out in the desert and there's a piece of road that's 10 kilometers long, and you put just a stick, 3 sticks straight, and you try and shine a laser to go through all 3 sticks.
Yeah.
You see it doesn't connect because it's curved.
Yeah.
The light actually goes above the sticks. But people will say, oh no, because it's not flat.
Like, how do
whatever.
people think that still? I don't understand.
I don't know how they still think it's flat. I mean, Galileo proved this how long ago?
Yeah. It's interesting. So, but what you do if you now have crazy fog, and you want to land and it's not possible?
They give us extra fuel because typically the fog in Dubai doesn't last long. It lasts maybe 1.5 to 2 hours maximum. So you either delay the flight, which we normally don't do. They just give us extra fuel. So then we arrive and then we wait until the weather gets better and we land. But some places you don't have that option, like Belgrade in Serbia. I landed there. The weather was really bad and it can stay like that for a week.
Yes.
So then you have to take enough fuel to go somewhere else. Then we'll fly to Sarajevo or Sofia
And land
somewhere.
there.
And then we land
And
there.
what do people do?
They'll go on a bus.
Really?
Yeah, and then we just fly back to Dubai.
Crazy.
And
How is Moldavia? It's okay to land there?
Moldova.
Yeah.
I've
Because
not been.
I will fly there. I'm really afraid to fly there.
I've not been myself yet. No. I'm
But
sure it's
when you
fine.
true fly, it's normal. They're speaking normal. They don't drunk or something like that.
No, that's fine.
No?
Yeah.
Ja, der Bratan ist nicht nur Pilot. Der Bratan ist Kapitän, Bruder. He's captain. But sometimes when you go on a date or when you used to go
No,
on
I
a
don't
date,
use. I don't. It's cheesy and cliche.
You never.
You know, there's a
you
saying.
never.
How do you know someone's a pilot? They tell you. But I'm not like that. No.
You know?
No. Like when I was going on Tinder, I don't now because I've got a girlfriend. But when I was going on, I wouldn't. Even when I take pictures and things, my profile, I would never put anything that I'm.
Really?
flying. Yeah, because then I mean, look, I hate to say this, but Dubai is full of gold diggers, and you are a. How can I say? You're not just a wealthy individual, but you're a famous individual.
Yes.
So you will be more victim to this than someone like me.
What do
Girl-
you mean? To what?
Girls will act like they like you, but
Yeah.
they just like the lifestyle that you can have.
Yes, sure. Yeah, I understand.
And I mean, I don't like speaking ill of others or down to people, but I've seen this firsthand, and Dubai is full of it, more than other cities. But you do get genuine people, and Tinder does have good people on there, but it's mostly prostitutes in Dubai.
yeah, that's right, man. But do you think it's possible to meet a really girlfriend on Tinder?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
You think so?
I know so because I know some of my friends met really nice girls.
Really?
But I mean, you have to filter through a lot. So let's say you meet 50 girls, one will be nice
Yeah.
that you could actually date.
50% chance.
Yeah, so that's a lot of work. You need a lot of time. That's the thing. It's not so much about the money it costs to take them out on a date. It's about the time you have to invest in finding someone.
Yeah. They're building here new houses.
Man, this
or
place is insane. Like this whole road is new.
This
Lot
is
of it.
everything new here, right? I thought this is old houses, but no, this is new, right?
Yeah.
This is all new here.
Would you buy property in Dubai?
I don't know. I think about it. Some real estate guy told me in 6 months will be decreasing the prices. There will be some prices.
Oh, because
But-
of the expo that's finishing.
Maybe because also of the whole market, you know. But there will be a little bit, and then it will go up. I don't know. What do you think? And I invest all my money in crypto. You know, I'm more there. What do you think?
I don't know if the prices will go down. I think people are expecting it to. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the prices just remain the same and then continue increasing.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's no exodus. I mean, there's not less people in Dubai. There's continuously more people in
that's
Dubai, and with more people coming here, there's more money. Yeah, because there is a void for middle class which is being replenished. Otherwise, we'll just park on the ground.
No, they're there. Mamoon is there. I see the car from Mamoon. Oh, Mamoon is just again with girls checking girls. Oh shit, look, he's checking girls. Mamoon!
Hey, Mamoon.
You're checking girls! You're checking girls again.
We watch you. We can see your moves.
Mamoon, you're checking girls again, yeah?
We see how you're operating.
You're checking again.
You spot anything nice today?
No.
No, it's nothing. You nothing catch today, bratan?
No.
Not
Shit.
yet. Not yet. This is a good place to spot. Okay.
Der Mamoon schon wieder, Alter. Ey, bratan, ist schon geil. Ihr kennt auch alle so langsam, ne? It's so nice. I'm making nearly every day this live stream, and the people know, everybody. So more and more,
Nice.
like Mamoon, you, Carl, Alex, all the people. It's nice. It's like even
Become
bigger community.
It's like a family, yeah.
Yeah, it's like family. It's like a real series. Like a TV show, but in real life. It's not like acting. If you fly somewhere, they book you 5-star hotels.
It's usually 4-star,
4-star.
but it's nice. Yeah.
Yes.
It's we stay in nice places.
Why they book every time 4 stars? Lufthansa get also 4 stars. I thought 5 stars.
Emirates, Etihad, and Qatar get that.
Really?
Yeah, they always have 5 stars. I mean, I can't speak for them. I think maybe sometimes they get 4-star, but because they're a premium brand and a premium image, so they get looked after well. I mean, we're also part of the Emirates group, but Fly Dubai started with the image of a low-cost airline, which was actually not the smartest thing, because we're not a low-cost airline. We have the best business class on a narrow body in the world.
Really?
We're the only full flat seat business class on a narrow body. I mean, we were the first. Maybe we're not the only one now. So
it
and
means
that's
you can
nice.
lie.
And our business class is really nice. And literally, the seat goes flat.
Da ist der
Very
Mamoon.
big U-turn. You just go from here, then this is Ferrari, you see?
Yeah, I'll just sneak
Ferrari
in.
turn left.
Yeah, good advice.
It's German quality, VW, volksnah.
Ja,
Wir sind
die
Volk.
Wagen für die Volk.
Die Wagen für die Volk.
Du weißt, es ist kein Passion in meiner Welt. Du musst mich verstehen, auch wenn es dir nicht gefällt. Es gibt nur eine Nacht zwischen 1000, hättest du sie mir